And this is the alleged footage from the 1-2 step with Young and Hefe. This is coming from Top Media TV, one of my favorite YouTube channels. If you have not been on Top Media TV, make sure you go on Top Media TV. We finna slide into this content. Let's get into it. Let's go. The alleged footage of the DP.
Looking good for Young and Hefe. As y'all know, his bail has been raised to $2 million. Wack 100 reacts to and Hefe's bail being raised to $2 million, indicating that maybe most of the evidence in the case ties back to him. Now, he explains how there was one individual from the A-Trade Crips who had got arrested, but he got a DA reject, maybe indicating from the camera footage of the parking lot, he was exonerated. You know, he was seen to not do nothing, but because of Ann Hefe's bail being raised, it seems like from the parking lot camera footage, all the evidence might lead back to him. Maybe the fact that even if he didn't stomp his OG out, maybe he took something, or a phone or wallet, or, you know, because he also does have other charges, including robbery. Now, there's a footage going around that people are saying it's the deep.
Now, I hope that this actual footage that we're about to play is not the footage of the DP, because if that's the footage of the DP, we are looking at a loose cannon type situation, and we know exactly what happened with loose cannon. My man Turtle, the Terrible, you feel me? I used to know how to say turtle in Spanish. El Turtle in Spanish is a slowpoke. You feel me? So we hope that Young and Hefe didn't make a loose cannon style mistake.
Footage from the actual event. Now, I don't know if this is true, but let me know what y'all think, man, because this is crazy if that's true.
They over there fight hard on BL, move on Young. On BL, they whooping somebody ass. On Kalo, Gio,
that is like the worst thing to hear while you losing a fight.
The A-Trade niggas on BL, they whooping somebody ass. On Kalo grade. They stumping somebody on BL, look at you on Young flip.
You know, big deal, man. It's your boy Young and Hefe, man. Fresh out that pedal, man. You know what I'm saying? You know they can't hold the strong down.
So I'm wondering if that's the dude who Wack is saying gave him the bad information on Young Ant, and Young Ant was like, "Oh, you want to give information on me? You know, I'll trip on you, and I can show you how much of a factor you're not in the hood, and all this kind of stuff." Like, I'm wondering if this is all amongst the same person, because Wack is maintaining that somebody from Young Ant's community had given him this information and had given him, you know, I guess, you know, insight of saying Young Ant was up for a DP. Didn't seem like Young Ant was too happy to hear that. And when he heard said situation about said DP, you know, things kind of went where they went. You feel me? I'm not really sure if it's the same thing, but, you know, like they said, in my shout to 2 Gangster for YouTube, I believe we were just watching, he made a point of saying that around January, Young Ant and Wack 100 had gotten to it, and Wack had made statements and comments about, you know, Young Ant being eligible for a discipline, and Young Ant didn't seem like he was too razzle-dazzled about said situation.
Damn, man, you feel me? Niggas still stepping on crutches and all. Don't ask what happened. All that.
So it makes you wonder, never mind.
You looking at...
Because here's the thing, I was finna say something, but ain't nobody said it yet, so I ain't gonna be the one to say it. You feel me? But
it takes some.
All you gangbangers on the internet, learn from Rich Trapper. Just don't say anything else. Think before you speak.
Say this what happened. Up in something, they cool right now. They get caught up in something. He done got something doing. Got a ride. He see that, man. Listen, man. This is why I totally get scrubbed all that from my program. Long distance. Imagine you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? You jumping out fresh to death. He watching you and wait till Monday and came back and saw you at the awards on the rig, and now you pulling up and you jumping out of some shit. Nigga, they done tried to kill you 10 times for no reason. Right. So you got to remove yourself from it, bro. Envious, and they're there's no doubt when his paperwork come out, threw him under the bus. This is $2 million.
They increased and Hefe's bail?
$2 million, yeah.
That means they got probable, and it might be some premeditated, or I don't know. When it goes up like that,
All right, man. Real quick, man. Let me give y'all another quick word from our sponsors, man. If y'all ain't did so yet, please hit the like, hit the comment, hit that get subscribe button for everything we got going on. If you ain't did so yet, hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get subscribe button for everything we got going on. A quick word from our sponsor. Let's get into it.
Y'all ain't ready. Good night. Run that shit, little nigga. This my hood. I'm the hardest blood out here. I'll smack fire out anybody who looks at me wrong. Ha! Pocket change now, bitch. These haters deep fake my shit. I am a real blood. I will pull up on every last one of these internet bitches. I expose niggas. I don't get exposed.
The whole hood seen that video.
Shut your big ass up, Peaches. I'm blowing y'all a gang for life.
Gang? You a fraud, Mac.
Keep talking.
So the video shows you with a trans chick, Mac. She dropped the whole thing.
That's a lie, Alex. I always talk about pulling up on folks. Now y'all trying to say I'm down low? This that gay agenda trying to take down a real blood bully. Mac, you was always the loudest bully. Now everybody's saying you was on the DL. Shut up, Rome. I'm still that aggressive factor. I'll take anybody's jewelry right now.
You tripping hard.
Y'all can say what y'all want. I'm still the hardest, most intimidating blood in these streets. This might be the wildest episode we ever did. You think that's funny? I'll show you. Stop it.
All that super aggressive bully blood talking, you was sneaking with transgenders?
The whole hood laughing at you, Mac.
Hey, he a whole joke.
Fool boy, this fool blood for life, y'all gonna see.
You built your whole persona on exposing and bullying people.
Keep playing with me, Alex 48. I'll pull up on the whole Mystery Studio, white boy. I'm still that aggressive blood bully.
Today on Hood News, the biggest, loudest blood bully in Compton got caught with his pants down. Literally. From snatching chains on the block to getting exposed on the DL with a transgender. This is wild.
I'm still that aggressive, intimidating, chain-snatching blood factor. This is exactly why we do the show.
All right, man. So that's another quick little word from our sponsor. I hope y'all appreciate and like that what we got going on here at CNN Trap News Network. We finna slide right back into this Kantiana and see what's going on with this DP.
See, right now, that's his charge. It's a dude from January, the one in DP. They DP, but see, we haven't seen the actual camera footage. We haven't seen it because from what I'm hearing, it ain't making sense. One of the dudes, I guess that was on it, has been footage. We haven't seen it because it ain't making sense. One of the dudes, I guess that was on it, has been a DA reject because they said he wasn't doing nothing on the camera footage, which is bad news for him.
Yeah, that's sick though. So they can give somebody a DA reject. That means that they know who did what or who didn't do what.
And that's because if they DA reject him for not being on the camera, that means for them to go up on that half-page bail means they seeing something on the camera. Gee whiz. You know what I'm saying? And then that plus the double increase in bail ain't looking too good. They double increased it. It went up double plus 50,000. They trying to make sure that nigga don't bail. I got it for 1.8. Ain't no. That's how that works. County phone. We all knew. Don't talk on county phone. On the DP, they caught a body on the DP. They got a blunt. They got a blunt homicide by blunt trump. 51-year-old man.
So they saying in the chat that it's only 2 defendants on the paperwork and Wack is lying again. Does anybody happen to have any piece of this paperwork that they can send to me that I can show right now while we're on this live?
So they DP'd the nigga at the end of January. So I guess he died in the parking lot. Now, that means the DP wasn't controlled. Because it ain't supposed to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a put off. It's a check. It's a check. Yeah, you ain't supposed to almost do what they want to do. So dude 51, I guess he died. So I'm pretty sure I'm pretty shows cameras in the parking lot, investigation go down, and I'm assuming right now, and Hefe and one other dude is picked up. Now, how that is, they say it's
But then see, here's the thing though. We can't trust anything that Wax says because Wax always lying. Like Wax is always lying. He's always flu-flamming. He's always skullduggeting. He's always larcening. So it's hard to trust anything that he says because, you know, the whole concept of the fact that he's never telling the truth.
homicide division got it. So now, let's play devil's advocate. Either NFA was directly involved, or somebody saying NFA called the shot, or let's just say dude might have dropped something and maybe NFA picked it.
Here's the thing though. Logically speaking, wouldn't that be the exact same situation with the Jay Reed when Wack was right there when he got whooped out and ended up with old boy's watch? Literal exact same situation. How is young? I just thought about it, babe. I just had a brain blast. How is young and Hefe in jail, but Wack isn't? They literally did the exact same thing allegedly, based off what Wack just said. I just had a brain blast. How is Wack not in jail? Wow.
Somehow he's involved in this murder. $1 million bail, and today he went to court and they upped it to $2 million. Success. Listen.
I never thought of it either until Wack just basically made me think of it because he was putting it all together for me. And I was like, wait, hold on, this sounds familiar. I know this situation before. We've heard about a situation in a case like this. Oh yeah, it's the Jay Reed in the alley situation. Right, parking lot, alley, whatever, outside space. Whooped somebody out, picked up a ring, picked up a watch, picked up a shoe, picked up a phone, picked up a shirt, picked up a jacket, whatever the case may be. What's the difference? How is Wack not in jail for this exact same thing that young man was in jail
His YouTube success to the hood is like he's Denzel Washington. To the hood. Right. And they mind, as much as they bought him in a little gutter street from his little YouTube clips that he does at this Wayne now. Fuck cuz. My girl be looking at this nigga face content. Nigga, the plot begins. Operation Elimination. Use his name every time, because over there at this point in time, you a YouTuber, a blogger, got a little more that dominates the gunner or the dope killer. But it's gonna come down. All this is around his own. All this is around his own, bro. But that's it. Ain't nobody tell on them but them.
It's like a mystery, so we don't know what fully happened yet because ain't no real.
Nah, we just know we know the murder he in there for. We figured out which one. But we don't know what kind.
That's sick though, because now Wack is saying, oh, we figured out which one. We ain't figured out nothing. You niggas is watching TMZ like everybody else. Wack gave Flacco the shooting video from the taco stand, and that's a case that young Ann Hefe is not even associated with or attached to. And he gave that information to Flacco, so Flacco can spew that into the YouTube streets, and that just ended up being a flu-flammer, skullduggerous, an extremely larcenous situation that made Flacco look like he was unable to be trusted, like he didn't have any validity, because he's taking the word of Wack one runner, Barnacle. But it makes me wonder too, what will Wack get out of knowingly giving Flacco a false video? Like, you knew that wasn't what Ant was in jail for, so why give Flacco that video to run with that narrative? I wonder if like Wack is maybe trying to like send a little firing shot at Flacco or trying to discredit Flacco for some reason, because we know that he works in these sneaky little tactics, and we know that he has these little snake-like ways to get what he wants accomplished, or somebody's crossed him and he feels violated. He does whatever he wants to do to, he does whatever needs necessary to feel like he can get back. Keep in mind that him and Flacco had a beef when Flacco allowed Comparator who's from the hood that's directly enemies to Wack's hood to go on no jumper and diss Wack's neighborhood. And Wack ran up on him. And even in that situation, Wack had the woo-wop on him, but he never went to jail for that woo-wop neither. You feel me? So I'm not really sure. It's 100%, what's going on here, but it does seem too flammable.
Was he in there throwing blows? They say he called the shots. Is it conspiracy? Because did he pick up on? He picked it up. Maybe he had some jewelry on. They took it off. We don't know. Picked up 3-4 days ago. They gave him $1 million bond. Now he go to court and they doubled that bitch to $2,050,000. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad right there. I promise you, when they up your bond from $1 million to $2 million, that is bad work.
But that doesn't take a rocket science to know either. Okay, well, duh, obviously, goofball. They up your bond from $1 million to $2 million, then obviously something's going on where they want to keep you maintained in police custody. So we can't take that as this super prolific, super, just investigative reporting. That's just basic common sense.
The block one that indicate a high probability they found some more stuff.
They found hell yeah. Or they
found another guy, something.
Something. Man, something.
Because am I tripping, or did they come down to 1 million at first?
No, you're tripping.
It was 1 million at first.
Initially.
Now it went to $2,050,000.
God damn.
Is $1 million bond. That's
So what does it say? So Lil Lowdown still at a live hunt. No candlelights, no funeral service to donate to the victim of crimes. Resources provided to his family. No concerns of whatsoever. No smut on him. He did not deserve that fate. Neither did the 4 others who trusted you since I've been back 10 years. The handlers list is busy. I don't trust you. You hear the family blah blah blah. So the rest in peace, Lil Lowdown. I don't know whose page that came from, but somebody is not happy, understandably.
like that. Yup.
Wait, what does it say? Narrative per Sergio Navarro, 77th Street area. Watch commander. Officer responded to the location. The ADW call. We're directly to the victim, black male, 50 years old, who was sustained injuries. Witness advised. Officers that armed with a knife, well-known members, additional suspects have caused victim's injuries. Responded, pronounced the victim deceased at the scene. It is unknown if the victim is homeless or identified. Is this the gang-related robbery, homicide in South Bureau? Goodness gracious.
It sounds like another charge.
Goodness gracious.
To me.
It could be another. It could be another. And we're not saying it. We're just saying another million on top of it. We another million. We're not saying it. We're just saying another million on top of it. We another million.
Just trying to make sense of it, guys.
Y'all not trying to make sense of it. Y'all just repeating the same thing over and over. What is there to make sense out of? If the bond was $1 million, then it got raised to $2,050,000. That's simple. That's pretty cut and dry. There's nothing to really make sense out of it. At this point, you guys are just trying to prolong a stupid conversation.
So there y'all go.
With that all being said, man, we finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. You know the rest, man. We gone. And real quick, man, I know I told y'all I was gonna give it to y'all before we slid. Before we slide, man. Before I slid. I'm finna give y'all one more quick word from our last sponsor. If you don't think that Munchie B deserves to be the mayor of the B team president, excuse me, not the mayor. Munchie B needs to upgrade to president of the B team. You got another thing coming, big
Hi, I'm
dog.
Munchie B, president of the B team from the Skylines back down to the Hi, I'm Munchie B, president of the B team from the Skylines back down to the families, from the J's to Demond Heights. The B team, elite team, is a family you can trust on IF.
And there you have it, man. Last word from our last sponsor. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that comment. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's news you can use. Knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. I'm finna lay down for a good 2-3 little hours, whatever. You feel me? 2-3 hours, something like that. Something like that, you know what I'm saying? And we'll be back later on with some more news you can use, some more knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. And later on when we come back, we will be breaking down a whole bunch of flu